Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Battle Epic stream. Joining you today is a Wild Time, and tonight we have got a friendly scrim between Team Hazard and Octopus Gaming. So hopefully this should be a very good match. Just waiting to get into the server, so hopefully it won't take too long, guys. But yeah, so we've got a very well established team in Octopus Gaming here, very competitive team. We've got a relatively new team in Team Hazard, so hopefully we're going to be looking forward to, again, like I said, a really good game here. And just waiting for the server information so I can get into this server, get rock and rolling. And we are jumping in now, so hopefully we can provide you with a really good game tonight. If there's any issues with the stream, guys, please let me know, and I'll try and get them fixed as soon as possible. So we have got 5 rounds. We got 2 rounds of Ballroom Blitz, 2 rounds of Empire's Edge, and for the third decider map, if it comes down to it, we have got Suez. So it looks like we're going to be in for a very tough fight here. 3 completely different maps. It would help if I didn't join the server as an actual player. Bear with me just a second, guys. Jumping back into the server now. So hopefully not too long before this game begins. Yeah, and this is just a friendly scrim, do bear that in mind, guys. Should be a good one. Really looking forward to it. Team Hazard, a very new team here, only been together for a couple of months. Looking to be out there when it comes to the comp side of things. And Octopus Gaming, a bit more established. They've been here for a little bit, been a bit longer. They know what they're doing. Yeah, let's just go over the maps here. We've got Ballroom Blitz, seems to be an upcoming favourite for a lot of teams now. It used to be one of the maps that you'd just avoid, because one team would just absolutely ruin the whole league with it. Now every team's trying to play it to get to get the best performance they possibly can out of it. Empire's Edge is something we don't really see a lot anymore, and it's been nice to see that in the rotation. Very different map to play compared to Ballroom. Again, you've got the central location a lot of the time for players. Oh, let's jump in and see what the teams are doing here. But yeah, back to Empire's Edge. Obviously, you got that central location there, like the little prison building. Not too sure what you would call it. And a lot of teams just seem to dominate the map from there, you know. But again, it's going to be interesting to see what these two teams do going forward. I only hope it's going to be a cracking performance. Team's just messing around now, testing their accuracy. Let's have a look at Deluxe, see what he can do. He's spotted someone there, taking a few shots. Running with the extended, I think, by the looks of it there. Let's jump in and see who else we can find out. We've got Flitz here. Usually playing as a medic, Flix is with the auto-loading extended. However, he does seem to want to use the marksman from what I hear. A lot of teams with their medics who are getting to the skill with the extended is becoming too easy. You find them moving towards the base model there, or the marksman. Again, technically, if you can land all your shots dead on the head, it has a quicker kill time than the Hellriegel, which is always nice to know. Yeah, we're just waiting on more of the hazard players to join in. One more hazard player needs to join in, and two more of the APZ guys. Playing ESB rules tonight. Slightly different from the BCL rules that we tend to cover, so it's going to be nice to see what the variation is with that. I mean, in Domination, I think ESB has got the Dynamite and Limpet charge taken out of the equation there, so one less thing for teams to worry about when it comes to playing this game and pushing onto the flags. Waiting for 3 more players to join in. And look at Deluxe there with the auto-loading extended in the warm-up here. Just jump on him and see what he can do. He's getting his trigger finger ready. It's taken out by Dargy with the Hellriegel there. Looks like Switchy's also playing the medic. Takes a few shots, sees someone coming around the corner, takes the slide, and takes out Red there. Again, the favourite tactics in this map at the moment are to hold that Alpha flag here, hold Charlie, and then line up on that corridor and trap them at Bravo. However, a lot of teams are switching it up at the moment here and doing the opposite. They're capping Bravo, Alpha, and then pinning people in Charlie. It's slightly... I mean, in my opinion, I'd rather do Bravo because it takes longer for them to get to the Bravo flag, or for a lot of the spawns. However, since I think one of the most recent updates, the spawns have changed a little bit and they got the opportunity to spawn in the corridors at Bravo. Whereas at Charlie, you're only going to really spawn at one place, and that is behind the flag in that sort of bit by the stairs and the gate. So it's a lot easier now for teams to camp the flag there and watch the pushes round towards Alpha and Bravo there. You just need to have someone where the Flame Trooper kit is with. The rest of the team is running around now. As a place to defend, really. Yeah, and just waiting for some more players to join. Looks like we're just waiting on one more of the Octopus guys to jump in the game, and then we can get this stream underway. And it looks like everyone's in. The round's about to... well, the server's about to reset for the round to begin and the countdown to start. Both teams are going to be looking forward to this one. Interesting to see what the plays are off the bat. I think Octopus in this friendly scrim is looking to try a few new things. So we'll have to wait and see what they are. So for those of you just joining us, I'm a Wild Time at Battle Epic, and today we've got a friendly scrim for you. No league action as of yet against Team Hazard and Octopus Gaming. It's a 5v5 domination. The map rotation, as you can see on the screen: Ballroom Blitz, Empire's Edge, and a Decider of Suez. We're playing ESB rules at the moment. So we've got a couple of seconds left before the game begins. In the blue team we have Octopus Gaming, and in the red we have Team Hazard. So let's get ready to jump into this game. I know we're all waiting for it, guys. Let's see where the teams spawn off straight off the bat here, and let's see where they go. All teams are in. The round should start any minute now, and as you can see in the red team here we do have Hazard, and in the blue team we have Octopus Gaming. Hazard get the better spawn off onto Alpha. Octopus Gaming spreading out nicely, 2 in the balcony, 2 into Bravo, and it looks like the one for the balcony is pushing towards that Charlie flag, while Hazard pushed 2 in, and they've capped Alpha, and are now going to have to defend it against some of the Octopus Gaming pushing in. So we've got Monic here with the grenade who goes in. Flitz and Dargy on the kill feed there, doing a good job on that Charlie flag, allowing them to win that. The Lux is looking to push in here. Switch is looking to defend. Switch manages to defend here, but Monk comes in and takes him out. And takes Envy out as well, and it looks like Octopus are going to take that Alpha flag there. And with only one Hazard player left, looks like they're spawning on him onto Charlie. They need to jump on that Charlie flag as quick as possible, as we could see a triple cap against Team Hazard at the moment here. Envy's taken the long flank round and he's heading towards Bravo and he's capping that now. He needs to try and get this before the Charlie flag gets capped, otherwise a triple cap will start. And it looks like he does that just in time as the Bravo flag is about to be capped. Not too big a lead gain from that. Needs to stay on that flag. And it looks like Hazard now pushing off a Bravo. They've left no one to defend Bravo here, and it looks like one of the Octopus players have moved into attack. Monk is coming in to force them back away from Bravo here. Hopefully the rest of his team can push in. And that's what they've done. They're capping Bravo. And it looks like they've pinned Hazard around to the outsides of the map here. The first bit of contact is going to be from Dargy pushing into Charlie. There is one player in here from Octopus. He's going to be in the corner. Empty sees him just in time. And it looks like Switch was there. It gets the revive on Dargy. Hazard playing a bit of the back foot at the moment here. They seem to be chasing their own tails, and Octopus seem to be pinching them in whatever flag they go. Let's jump onto Pino here as he pushes into the objective as the assault with the Herogul. It looks like they managed to nearly wipe out Charlie here, and there's one more player on here. And it looks like Pino manages to get Dargy just with a lucky spray at the hip there. Hazard on the screen there, look like they're capping Alpha. And Flick's looking to push around. He's weak and he's going to pull back for some help. He needs to watch this corridor now, as we're going to see a couple of the Octopus members pushing around. No push just as of yet. Hazard have got them pinned in. But with no one watching that main way to Alpha, it allows Dulux to come in and get the wipe there. But Dodge is on the outside looking to push in for the flank. Let's see what he can do. Unfortunately gets taken out by Munich again. Again, Hazard playing a bit on the back foot here. They're being chased around. They're managing to push onto Bravo. So let's see what happens here, guys. Let's jump onto Envy. He's capping, as we can see, one of the Octopus guys in Alpha. We've got an enemy grenade onto the objective. Hazard gets taken out from 2 people pushing on the outside of Bravo here. Deluxe and his teammate come in. It's up to Drank here to try and stop them flanking round. He's in a bit of a bad position on this push here. Deluxe could have got a better hit glitch there. Drank sprints around the corner and reloading. The gate is closed, but it should give him a nice view of what's going there. Needs to watch his health with that tripwire. Don't know what I'm talking here. With the barbed wire there. Gets a nice rocket gun kill, just clearing out the outsides of Bravo here before he pushes back in. We've got Pino here, he's looking to push on the side. Takes out Envy. He sees the second there, the medic. Medic's throwing out smoke for the revive. Pino catches him. Manages to take out Flix as well. Going off at the moment, clearing that side of the map. And looks like they've held this triple cap for quite a while now. The score is now climbing up to 80 to 15. Faster than I can say it. The score is going up. Hazard tried to make a push into Charlie. They're stacking the objective. He looks with the, oh, forgive my voice there, with the marksman auto-loading. He's pushing in. Manages to get one kill. Unfortunately gets taken out by Flix. While the rest of Octopus push in to secure and hold this triple cap. Grenade goes out. Pino needs to watch out as friendly fire I think is on in this game mode. Pino pushes back towards Bravo and Octopus win the first game. It's a very interesting round, very one-sided by the looks of it. Team Hazard struggling to hold the objectives there and losing a few keen engagements like we saw with Pino on that Flame Trooper kit spot. Octopus 1, Team Hazard 0. Moving into the second round of Ballroom Blitz here. Well, let's just take a look at the scores here. Octopus doing a very good job here. And looks like we've got Monarch here with this absolute slayer. Octopus 13-2 doing an awesome job there. Unfortunately Hazard, it's a completely different story for them at the moment. Drank and Dodgy with most of 7 kills, trying to do their best. But unfortunately it just seems that Octopus seem to be winning the engagements here. And again, half this game is 50% tactics, 50% those gunplay skills. Especially in a game mode like 5v5 domination. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to focus on a bit more on the tabletop view of the game here, to see what Octopus do right in this game and see how Hazard react to these situations, and we'll talk about what they could do better and how it can be done. So it looks like we're, forgive the cough here guys, so it looks like we're going to have a bit of a murky map here. Octopus obviously going to get that alpha spawn, slightly better spawn onto the map. Let's see if they react quickly onto that Charlie flag, as quick as they reacted themselves pushing onto Charlie from Bravo. Hopefully we can see that nice line forming here from them, unless they're going to go for a completely different strategy. Let's wait and find out guys. And here we go, the game has begun. Let's see what happens from this point of view. Let's see how the teams spread out. Let's go. Obviously Hazard pushing into the Bravo here. Switch and Drank pushing in. Envy's also going to Bravo. Dodge and Flicks moving towards Charlie. Switch is managing to push towards Alpha here. And as you can see, Octopus forming a line along the Alpha flag. They've said 1 to Charlie, 2 to Charlie here. Flicks and Dodge need to do some work to cap their objective here. Red managing to push straight through to the centre there to cap the Bravo flag, and it looks like Team Hazard did get a bit of a white pushing in, but it looks like they're going to go and try and cap Alpha. We've still got some fighting on Charlie here between the two players. Empty managing to take out one. There is one more left on Charlie. Octopus Red, one staying on the Bravo flag here, one in the corridor, and it looks like the rest of the team is moving to form up a line and take that corridor back. Envy's left on his own to defend Alpha here. Let's go in and see what happens. Unfortunately, Envy loses the engagement here. 2-man push against that. What can you do? And Octopus managing to retake Alpha there. Again, there seems to be no set line forming at the moment here. They seem to be going straight for that triple cap. And cutting the Hazard push off at the legs in those gunfights. And then pushing straight for the flags. No hanging about to defend. Pino's moving on to the objective here. Red gets pushed out by an incendiary. Deluxe is on the corridor, spotting and assisting his friend Pino there. Flitz and Drag doing a good job on the objective. Giant gets taken out. Flitz moves in. Unfortunately, just before he gets the last shot on Pino, Pino hits that melee button and gets a good stab in the gut there, allowing him to win the engagement on Bravo and capture that flag. Let's have a look at Dodgy here and see what he does. He's getting on top of the boxes to get himself a nice look onto Bravo here. Pino's laying down, keeping the statue between him and Dodgy there. Red's there as well, jumping in. Dodgy clocks him, but forgets about Pino on the objective and goes down. You always need your situational awareness and remembering where these guys are if you stand any chance at the moment. And here it is, Red's taking position by the Flame Trooper kit. Deluxe and Pino doing a good job defending Alpha. And I think it looks like Empty here is just being a big massive pain in the arse, coming in behind the Hazard team before he gets taken out. Deluxe has pushed in a bit more, and so has Monk here. And again, this is what I said before. They hold, they regroup, and then they push for that final flag, and they get a squad wipe. And here it is. Drank's left on his own against 3 people. Empty and Monic managed to do a good job here, capping that Charlie flag. And before Bravo is going to go down, they're going to have that second cap in their pocket before the end. Looks like we've got Dulux and Pino applying the pressure here onto Bravo, not giving Hazard any room to push off the objective. Drank gets a good flank round to Charlie, but unfortunately goes down to Monic there. And again, Pino and Dulux doing such an awesome job here in those gunfights, allowing them to push for that triple cap yet again. Hazard reacts quickly and spawn on that Charlie flag and push in nicely. They take down Empty. Blix isn't hanging about, and as he pushes out, Switch gets taken out by Monic, who's already on the objective pushing in. It's up to MB to see if he can defend this objective by himself. And unfortunately, he gets 2 people. There's not much you can do. He gets just double tapped and finished off by a headshot by Monic here. Let's have a look at the movement on the map. Octopus nicely spread out across the map here in either a 2 or a 3, allowing them to spawn off in pretty much any location they really want. They don't care too much about Alpha. They're going to wait until they wipe a few more players on the map before they push in. Hazard doing a good job. They're getting those 2-on-1 situations here, allowing them to get the kills quickly and effectively to push in and take out the Octopus players. This is what they need to do. They can't win against these guys in the 1-on-1 gunfights. They have to fight them 2-on-1. They have to split those players up, take them out, and then push on to the objective here. Red gets taken out by Ninja there. As Hazard pushes into Alpha, they've got Bravo. They need to leave someone to defend, and they've learned from their mistakes. Dodge is on the flag defending that. Well done, Hazard. But you've got a lot of work left to do. It's 19 to 62. Hazard a fair far bit behind. They need a triple cap for a decent amount of time to get back in this game. Octopus at this point could win the game just on 1 flag if they also wanted to, but that would take just a little while. Again, Hazard setting up a nice line across the map, what a lot of teams do defensively. Pino's jumping up. It's Drank, I think, sees him just a little bit. Decides to fall back to revive his teammate on the objective there as he pushes in. Envy pushes back Red. Envy goes to overextend, decides not to, and stays in the corridor. Dodge is pushed up to Alpha, looking to try and defend that as Drank goes down. And it looks like the Octopus managed to get round the line there. No one was watching the long flank, and it's allowed them to come in and hit that line from the back, and we are going to see another triple cap here as Hazard were pinched between 2 attacking forces. Hazard get the Bravo spawn, and as they're pushing in, they're met with Dulux and Red there, who are just taking cover and very, very nicely defending the flag here. Deluxe manages to pull back. He's on the corridor to get that better position, maybe watching that spawn on the outside there. Hazard pushing into the objective, but they're getting pinched by the Bermuda Triangle of Octopus players here, and just getting cut down in the crossfire. It's 28 to 94. Triple cap is underway, and looks like we're going to see this game at 100 to 28 to Octopus, winning the second round here. Hazard doing slightly better towards the end of the game there, but unfortunately the moment they got their defensive position set up, it was quickly taken away from them by the flank of the 2 Octopus players pushing them. Team Hazard 0, Octopus Gaming 2. Again, looking at the scoreboard there, Octopus absolutely slaying in those engagements. Team Hazard did slightly better in the last round, but not by much. I mean, what around that was Octopus Gaming going for the more aggressive approach to that game. I can only imagine that if Hazard was able to win the engagements, they would take things a bit more defensively. But at the moment, they're taking advantage of the fact they can win those gunfights. They're pushing in. They're biding their time. They're not doing it willy-nilly. They're getting the squad wipes before they push into the objectives, which is the clever way to think to do it. Obviously, for you guys who are joining us and just watching, my name's A Wild Time, as you can probably see on the screen, if I had it up. And we're here joining a friendly game between Octopus Gaming and Team Hazard. The first 2 rounds on Ballroom Blitz went to Octopus, and we're into the second half of the game here on Empire's Edge. Let's wait and see what happens with these 2 teams here. I mean, the general consensus here is you cap that Bravo and Charlie flag as they're very close together, nice and easy to defend, and you just leave the enemy to just have their flag on Alpha and push in as much as they would like. But as we've seen with Octopus Gaming, they don't like to lead the flags to no one. They want them all to themselves, and at this point, I hope Hazard have a way to stop that triple cap from happening, because it's coming their way. And the round is about to begin here. Let's wait and see what happens. Hazard spawn on the bottom there by Bravo. Octopus spawn at the top. Looks like we've got Monk pushing around to Alpha. The rest of the Octopus players are looking to push in towards Charlie. Dranky's looking to push towards Alpha as well. Switz and Envy into Bravo, and Flix and Dodge are looking to hold that Charlie flag. They need to be careful about the powder banks, as one well placed grenade could see Flix losing his life here. A lot of teams, in my opinion, for what I've seen, especially on the PC, they seem to throw the grenades straight off the bat to blow out those powder banks to avoid any unfortunate accidents moving in. Dodge, if he's clever now, could set those off with the rocket gun and get the kill and get an easy defend onto Charlie here. He just needs to play this clever. He's aiming for those banks. Unfortunately, can't get the kill here. He's got the do around. Unfortunately, gets taken out by Dulux there with the revolver. And Charlie is not going to go Hazard's way. Hazard have, however, won the Bravo flag. A big thing for them. But it looks like they don't have the top here. Switch pushes in, manages to take out Empty here. Red doing a good job to defend as Envy comes in, takes out one guy, and Drank is there to mop up the rest. Monk having a nice little look at the windows there, deciding whether he should paint them all red or white or change the windows to a more wooden look here, while the rest of his team spawning him. Envy's looking to push upstairs, however he does know that people are coming in. He gets hit, hopefully the grenade can stop there. Unfortunately it doesn't go off in time. You know, on the inside of this building, personally myself, I would switch to the incendiaries. And use to block off things like those stairways. I mean, at the moment we are playing the map of Octopus, so it's clear to see that they're doing a good job on this, and Ballroom was Team Hazard's choice. We're just going to be following Dodge here, see what happens. He goes to push upstairs. He knows there's people on the flags and gets taken out by M2 hiding in the window there behind some shelving. I mean, let's have a look on the map here. We've got 2 Octopus players by Alpha, recapping that. The remaining 2 or 3 are on Bravo, and it looks like 4 of the Team Hazard guys are on Charlie, with just Switchy holding up Bravo, maybe to act as a bit of a spawn beacon here. He goes to push in, is met with 2 people. Unfortunately, he gets the 1 kill, but can't get the second. But it's all for nothing as Dulux gets the revive there. Again, looking at the map movement here, Octopus seem to be very quick on the spawns, very quick on the pushes. Hazard taking their time to set. Pino gets the kill. Looks like they decided to long Bravo off and they're pushing straight towards Alpha, leaving Charlie just defended by Envy. Envy's got 1 person pushing him. Let's see how he reacts to this situation here. He hears the guy to his bottom right. He knows he's down by the objective, sees the guy at the bottom of the stairs. It is a medic and he does get taken out by that autoloader there. He does get the revive as Switch does a good job trying to recover and defend Charlie. Now let's take a look. It's just Dodge here and Alpha laying in the corner watching the top here. Octopus are now stacking players on the objective. There is a 2-on-3 situation here. Monarch is on his own under the bridge. He does see one player, gets his pistol out, gets one more kill, and manages to wipe the players of Alpha. But luckily for Hazard, they do get the Alpha spawn, allow them to quickly push back there. The score at the moment is 52-21 to Octopus. Envy left to defend Charlie on his own here. He's had to move off a little bit. He's putting some 18 mines out, hopefully to try and bait some of those guys. Waiting for them to push in. I think he's going to go do a bit of a suicide. Pino's just waiting patiently on the flag here, watching the most obvious route, and that's from the hills pushing down. He sees one, gets the spot off, gets a few shots, but doesn't get any hit markers at the moment. Still watching that way there, as all the action now is sighted onto the Bravo flag. Flitz is looking to push around and in. He gets into the stairs, goes straight for the bottom there, takes a few shots to the back, and unfortunately gets taken out by Red, but switches in to recover his arsehole and comes in to revive him. A lot better from Hazard this round, but it looks like Octopus, again, they just seem to be quicker on the mark on the objectives and winning more of the gunfights at the moment. Flix gets the revive, but there are still a few players there. Flix goes to take cover and runs into two guys. Not much he can do there, unluckily for him. And it looks like Hazard is still trying to take the Bravo flag. It's a 1-on-1, and unfortunately Envy goes down to the Pistol Monk, who seems to be doing an awesome job with that at the moment, playing as the support. Octopus managed to maintain the 2-1 lead of the flags. Players are pushing in. Red and Monk managing to trap them. Monk pushing back here. Nice use of the nice use of the map here to fall back to position when you're weak on health, and leaving the rest of your team to try and do that. And Red is being a he's being a beast in that corner there, holding them off. They all fall back, and now they're in the Bermuda Triangle of players, forcing Hazard to push in upstairs, taking them out one by one. One more pushing in, and as Red sees the guy distracted, he pushes round and takes him out by the doorway there. Having a look at the map movement, Hazard still have Alpha, and they're looking to push into Bravo. Drank gets a bludgeon kill down. Luckily we missed that. Let's try and get in. Envy spawning on Bravo there, on Drank. Drank's a bit low on health. Envy gets the flank on the player there. Sees one guy, and the pinch from Switch, and Envy manages to secure them Bravo. That's good teamwork there. Those 2-on-1 engagements really doing the work. Envy wasting no time pushing out, hopefully to try and cap that Charlie flag. Let's see what he can do. Runs into two players, unfortunately gets taken out by Red, who's on such low health. One more shot would have done it. He's touching cloth on their health bar right now. Red opens the door nicely, not busting through. Sees one player there, and unfortunately switches behind him as well. No, nothing you can do in that situation. Just going to empty, seems to be pushing in as well. They're pushing one by one at the moment. Sees a player right in front of him and gets the shovel kill. Unlucky Flitz. Unlucky. Yeah, waiting patiently. He can hear the guys around him upstairs. Grenades go in up through the top gap there, I'm assuming. As Pino looks like he pushed in, wiped out the top floor, and they are capping Bravo. They have managed to cap Alpha as well. Monarch doing a good job, and it looks like they've held Charlie as well. With Pino going in big. Hazard do a good job spawning off of each other, recapping that Bravo flag, but a little too late. It's 85-46. Octopus there. Again, just looking at the map here. Octopus have got them pinned into that Bravo flag. Rocket guns do come out. Deluxe manages to get the kill, and so does Empty around the outside. Drank doing a good job pushing round, and it just seems to be trades at the moment. Octopus happy to contain them in the objective, but now it's a 3-on-3 situation there. The flag is heavily contested. Let's try and jump in and see what we can find. If I can get in here. Here we go, here with Envy. It's Both objectives stacked quite nicely. Grenades are coming out. Envy just happens to be sitting on one. Dodge, Flitz and Envy there. One's pushing up the stairs. I heard him. I know I did. And a good grenade by Empty there. Allows Octopus to push in and cap that Bravo flag. This game is probably going to finish at 100 to 51. Octopus winning the third round of this map. And that was the third round. So in this friendly scrim here, Octopus have technically won the game, but usually with these friendlies they carry them on all the way to the 5 rounds, as a lot of these teams like to get the practice in. And just waiting for that next round to jump in. Let's give you guys a weight screen so you can see what's going on at the moment here. It's 3-0 to Octopus, doing an awesome job there. As you can see, the map scores. Winning all 3 maps by quite significant margins here, but Hazard doing better every single round. Let's see what they can do in this 4th round going in. And players just loading in here. 35 seconds to go. Hopefully Hazard are keeping their cool, keeping level heads, and at the end of the day, practice makes perfect, and you don't do that by playing teams you don't get beaten by. Ten seconds left until this round begins. Let's take that weight screen off for you guys so you can actually see the action. Don't want to leave that on for you. That would be very annoying. Obviously, Octopus going to get that Bravo bottom spawn. Hazard going to get the top spawn there. Let's see what they do. Obviously, one player is going to go to Alpha, and the rest are probably going to filter between Bravo and Charlie. And the game has begun. Octopus in the red, Hazard in the blue. Hazard pushing straight for that Alpha flag, and 4 people already pushing towards Charlie. Octopus setting a nice line up here. 1's going Alpha, 3 going Bravo, 1 is pushing Charlie flag. Monarch here is jumping up. He has got the bar out now, like support he did in that 2nd round and 3rd. Sees a medic there. He's taking shots from the hilltop. Has had to go a bit more defensive than usual. It's just Envy in Bravo against 4 other players there. See the nice little Octopus flag on that Bravo. That flag is not Envy's to take at the moment. It's 1-on-1 on Bravo as Octopus managing to push out of the flag. Envy's just buying his time, not being too aggressive. I think he's just there to be a general nuisance on the flag. Deluxe doing a good job on Alpha there. Unfortunately missed a kill against Argy there. Red is again on Bravo. Looks like C-Switchy coming out. Good pre-fire as he pushes round. Smokes have gone out. Camping that body, just waiting patiently in the smoke there. And so is Empty. It looks like Octopus have got all doorways covered in this. And it is a triple cap here by Octopus. They're just waiting to see where Hazard are going to spawn. And luckily for Octopus, they did spawn around that Charlie flag there. And Monarch is going to go look to defend. He has got the bar up. People are pushing up the stairs. The crossfire from Bravo does help him defend that. Unfortunately, it's taken by Swixy, who does get the revive. As 3 Hazard players push off of Charlie. Dargy looking to push up. He sees Deluxe there. Deluxe in a slightly better cover position there, only revealing his head. Manages to take out Dargy even. And he's going, wasting no time pushing towards Charlie, not giving Hazard any time to relax on that flag. Unfortunately, choked his shots there, Switchy managed to take him out. But Monic is there to quickly recover and take that position. And as Octopus take Charlie, they have lost Bravo, but look at that score, ladies and gentlemen. 70-4, Octopus doing everything right in this game here. Let's jump on, see what Flix is doing on that Bravo flag. Locking the doors, nobody wants to come in, hasn't got any tea in the house, doesn't want to embarrass himself. Pino looking to push in as Flix manages to take him out. There's one more player on the flag there. Red manages to take Flixie out there, and Empty manages to push in. Envy getting taken up by the invisible gun and cloak there. Invisible Man has joined the game and is wrecking face at the moment here. And did I just see one of the Octopus players using the ladder there? I'm not too sure if that was the ladders or the stairs. We'll have to wait and see. But again, Octopus managed to get that triple cap here, and they are taking the lead quite massively. Hazard spawning off on the Charlie there, but looks like he managed to take out Monk there. Blitz getting hit by Pino. The game is 7-98. And it looks like Hazard have lost control over Charlie, 7-99. This game is going to end 7-100 to Octopus. And what a round for Octopus that was there. Managing to hold a triple cap for quite a large chunk of the game there, allowing them to absolutely decimate and take that round by storm. Didn't last long at all there, guys. I mean, the kills weren't too impressive there, not too much, just a lot of good map play, pushing in, grabbing the objectives, a lot different to what we saw. They just seemed to hold Hazard back and kill them at just the right time to be able to hold that triple cap long enough. And if the next round does get played, we are going to be playing Suez for the 5th round here. Very fast paced, very close quarters game here. Again, we've seen some of the Octopus players using things like the bar and the auto-loading marksman. Maybe this will play into Hazard's favour a little bit more, seeing as they're going to be using the extended and the Hellrugals from what we've seen in this game. One of the Octopus guys has jumped out, probably accidentally left the game. Just probably going to wait for him to get back in. 30 seconds left till the round begins here, guys. Been an absolutely cracking map for Octopus Gaming. Or game even. Not map. We haven't seen this map being played yet. Yeah, just waiting for Octopus to get the last player back in the game here. And again, this is round 5, the last round of the game. Are Hazard going to at least take one round from this friendly scrim, or are Octopus going to get the clean sheet with the 5-0? And it looks like they're going to be playing it 4 versus 5. Let's see what happens. Hazard take their time jumping on the flags here. Octopus very aggressive onto Bravo, 3 onto Bravo, their 4th player onto Alpha. Hazard trying to move around the outsides of the map here, but Dulux managed to take out Drank on the flank. And Flix manages to get the revive push in and is now pushing around towards Bravo. As Pino looks to push towards Charlie, takes out one. Unfortunately gets taken out by Flix, and we have quite a bit of firepower on Bravo at the moment. Hazard pushing in very aggressively. 3 people on. They've also capped Alpha there. Hazard definitely turning out to be a bit more aggressive in this game than they have in the last few rounds that we have seen them play. Octopus have got their 5th back in the game now. And it looks like they've managed to hold Bravo flag and are doing a good job defending and wiping those players moving around the map here. Dodgy gets taken out. Flix is doing an awesome job here. Seems to be on fire at the moment with the revives and taking people out. Octopus have managed to regain the Alpha flag here, and Hazard have still just got Charlie. Dulux on that head glitch. And it looks like he's pushing around to Charlie here, managing to push in uncontested. Ninja gets taken out by Pino. Waiting on their objective. Here's some people below him. I know I certainly did. Red's hearing someone around him. He sees someone across the road.
We control all objectives.
He's still waiting for a lot of players to come around here. I swear I just heard someone spawn in. Let's focus on MT and his teammate there as they hinge Hazard in the Alpha flag. One of the Hazard members have pushed into Bravo. Switch is looking to push in, unfortunately gets taken out. Flitz on the flank there, trying to clear the carpet room. Sticking to the buildings, he's opening those doors is a bit of a distraction there. Runs into Pino, takes him out. Flix is definitely doing a lot better on this map than the previous maps. The game so far.
We have lost objective apples.
Unfortunately misses his shot on the objective there. Goes for the revive. No smokes up this time. Incendiary does hit him. Luckily he healed up before pushing in.
The enemy has the upper hand.
Playing very, very aggressive. We're going to stick with him for a little bit. Doing an awesome job. I think he knows that they're upstairs. Eases out. Misses the guy on the floor there. Even I missed him, to be honest with you. Very cheeky spot. Goes for the alternate route upstairs. Oh, very cheeky pushing in. And unfortunately, someone was following him behind. Let's spawn into Drank and see what Drank is doing. Getting taken out by Pino is the answer to that question here. And Red is just going to be watching that Charlie push. Sees a rocket gun coming out. The Switchy gets a cheeky little kill there. Puts a few shots into himself, knocking out the windows of those buildings. Sees someone in front of him. Pulls out his Herald, but Pino has got that flank covered. Empty again, just waiting on the flags here. Flix looking to push out. Drank has gone down, and unfortunately he gets taken up by Dulux as he pushes for the revive.
The enemy controls all objectives.
Dodgy being a bit sneaky with the rest of his team on Charlie. The Sentry comes to push them back the other way. It almost feels like they're being herded around the map at this point. Dulux takes out Envy as they come in. Dodge pushes off and luckily gets the kill off against Pino. He's moving around the map to Alpha. Get to the building, trying to hide and act as spawn beacon for the rest of his team. It's 82-17. Hazard started off really well in this game, but Octopus have managed to hold the lead for so long, and they're so aggressive getting the squad wipes. Just look at the kill feed at the moment. Octopus are going off.
The enemy controls all objectives.
Dodgy sees a guy in that top there, puts a few shots in there. Good use of the rocket gun on against that wall. Not a direct hit. Tries to get the dynamite out, but gets taken out before he can do that, unfortunately. Bit of a cheeky tactic there with the dynamite. Usually works against these fast-paced teams to slow them out. But if you can kill them before they get the dynamite off, you are as good as gold, and that's what Octopus seems to be doing. Dulux reviving those burning people there. Sees someone coming around, goes for the flank behind. Good use of the map there. Good map awareness and knowledge there. Pushes straight for the Alpha flag. No hanging about. Going for the higher advantage. Jumps straight down into the building into cover. Watching those flanks, it's 95-22. Pino's looking to push into the Bravo flag there as Hazard should be pushing towards Charlie as they know they're going to be losing Alpha. Sees one guy on the stairs, chases his feet up, sees a further two guys up there, gets for one kill before he has to reload.
We have taken objective apples.
And looks like this game is going to end at 100-24 as Switchy manages to get a kill. And there we have it, guys. Octopus managed to win this friendly scrim 5-0. Hazard put up a good fight, but Octopus doing a very, very good job on the gunplay there, and they've such aggressive movement, really held that hand in hand and allowed them to get the triple caps very, very quickly and very, very easily there. And there you have it, guys. Round 5 has just ended. Octopus managing to win 5-0 against Team Hazard. I've been a wild time. You've been watching a Battle Epic stream, and I hope you've enjoyed it. We should have some more coming up fairly soon. We've been a bit slow getting them out. I'm going to be putting up an update video as soon as I can, with the hopes of giving you guys a bit more information on some cool things that we'll be doing, giveaways here and there. A cheeky little surprise for you guys. It's going to be very interesting to see how it plays out, but I hope you guys look forward to it. I've been a wild time. This has been a Battle Epic stream. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.